Okay, welcome to BHCC week 15. Okay, so this week we gonna have a meeting agenda like this. Now we are in chapter 4 on dot 19. And after that, we're gonna go to the trading view and we're gonna do the workshop Google Sheet, the follow from the last week that we choose the stock and index from everyone, and we're gonna see what happened after we start investing from like 20 years uh, before. So in chapter 4, we talk about how we're gonna get like money from the market. Okay, and we know that uh, how to get the money from the market is mean the profit, and how we're gonna get the profit. We have two ways to get it. The first one is capital gain, and the second one is from dividend. That this is the two main source of the profit from a stock, and these two way to get the profit divide the type of investor that you're gonna be. You're gonna be speculator by like speculate the market go up or go down. Okay, or you want to be an investor who think uh, differently. Even you buy stock the same, but if you have a different mindset, it can make you be a different invest. Why? Because if you want like a quick rich, or if you have like another skill to speculate the market up and down, it means that you tend to invest in long term, in short term, 1 minute, 1 day, 1 week. But if you have a different mindset, like Warren Buffett, that they think that stock is like a business, you tend to be investor a long term. It's nothing about right or wrong. It's not a thing about good or bad, or which one is better, or which one is uh, not good. It depends on your personality. It depends on your mindset that we talking about from the last chapter. Different mindset can change your perspective of this market. So that's why we're gonna learn about this. Both of this can make you a lot of money. And how we're gonna know which one is better for you? Time will tell you. You don't know by yourself. Yeah, sometimes you think that okay, I want to be investor. I can like tolerate the fluctuate of the market up and down, up and down. But when you come to the market, you feel very tempting when you see sometimes the market is go up in the same way that you think in your mind, and you think, oh, if I buy from this point and then I sell on that point, I'm gonna get a lot of money. And maybe you can change to speculate. And sometimes you come to the market to be like a trading or trader or day trade. And somehow the market didn't respond in the same way that you think. And maybe you're gonna change to be a long-term investor. So you see, this is a type 1 or type 2. And in the same time, maybe you can be both of them. Okay, because you can divide the money if you have like a $100 50/50. You can allocate the money. So we call a portfolio, we call it asset allocation. Some of them can invest in long term, and some of them you can do a short term. It depends on you. It depends on your financial literacy. That's why we come to the dot 19. And this dot 19 is about learning by doing, because we all know that the way that we learn have a different kind of learning. We have like a learning by passive learning and active learning. That's why we encourage you that the good way or the better way of learning is because you can absorb and understand the market more. Because we all know that when we saw someone succeed, we only see the tip of the iceberg of that person. When you see they like a graduation, let's say the last week I went to the graduation commencement day. I see a lot of people like graduated and people congratulation them about how they succeed in academically, but only few of them understand how graduated students can complete the journey of the education, because all of them have something that we want to see, and maybe we can see some of them but not most of them. Let's say all of them have to be desired. We have to be passionate and focused on study. Otherwise, you cannot graduate it, because according to the statistic, only 60% of the first year student can survive to the second year. What does it mean? It means that, let's say 100 students on the first year on a college, 40 of them disappear when it comes to the second year, which is a lot. Why? Because they don't have desire enough to go to the second year, or whatever the reason that make them feel discouraged. But more of them can go to the second year and then graduate it, and then go to the four-year college or continuing to work. In the same thing in the market, in when it comes to the investing, it takes a lot of effort, training, failure, hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. So it means that in financial literacy, from outside perspective, you can see, oh, you're rich, you get a lot of money from the market, like Warren Buffett. Everyone see the good thing about him, but very few understand how Warren Buffett go to or be him like today. This is all he had to pass in last on his life. We are the same. We are understand all of this one. So it means that from this on, in order to succeed or in order to better in your financial literacy, you have to encounter all of these things. Pain, injury is in this market, it means loss. You're gonna see your loss in your portfolio, because you cannot control the market to be in the direction that you want them to be. You have to be early morning, late night, improvement, patient. A lot of these things you have to understand, and that we want you to shortcut from my experience by learning, by doing. So we're gonna go to the second part, soon. So the second part is we gonna go to crossover point. And then we're gonna go to the Google sheet that we have. So this time, we're gonna think about the information that everyone gave it to me. That if, let's say that someone are 21 now and want to retire in 55, and this is years to use money, okay? And this year to save money. And this is money per month that you want to be free after you retire at 55. You want to get like a 7,000 a month, but how much you have to invest? This one we have to figure it out from this Google Sheet. Okay, we're gonna start from the first person. Let's say that you are 21 now and you want to retire at 55. Okay, the years that you want to use money is 15 years, and 15 years is come from the day that you want to die, 70, minus with 55, the year that you want to retire. And you can change number, okay, back and forth, but this one is just like a example. Okay, 15 and 34. Okay, we're gonna put that into the box like this. Number of year, okay, that you want to be freedom is the number of year that you want to use money is 15. So I'm gonna put the 15 here. And then money per month that you want to use the money is 7,000. You just put the 7,000 here. It means that in order to have your life, what is the meaning of have your life? The life that you feel that financially freedom is 7,000 a month for 15 years. You have to have almost 1 million and put this 1 million into the CD or high yield saving in 4%. And then you no need to do anything. You can withdraw the money from the bank 7K a month, okay, for 15 years. And how much you have to save, okay? 15 and 7. I'm gonna put this one to this one, 15 and 7. Okay, and let's see how much you have to invest. You can see number of year until goal is mean the number of year that you have time to invest is 34. You see numbers like this, 34. So I'm gonna put 34 here. It means that you have time to save money 34 years to collect the money until you get 946,000. Okay, and let's say that annual rate is 10%. Okay, and 10% is very conservative. Okay, I take this number from S&P 500. So it means that each month from now, you have to invest 274 or $76. So I'm gonna put this number to the box like this. So you can see I just paste all value only. Okay. Yeah. If you have any question, Donna, you can ask me. Okay. Yeah. So this is how the money work for us. And this category, I'm gonna show you how the money multiply for you. We call this one leverage. We can say anyone you want, and you're gonna say the leverage. So this is how the money leverage for you. So I'm gonna take the money that you gonna got, divide by the money that you invest. And this is called, no, I don't want this one. I want to type it, they too smart. So I'm gonna type 276.76 to 76.76. Okay. Okay. What is the 25 mean? It means that this money can turn to, you invest only 200 something, and then at the end you get 7,000 a month. It means that this money generate 25 times to make for you with no effort, no brainer. Just have like a, it's not easy like this. The easy one is for math. The easy one is compounding interest, but the hardest one is yourself. How you're gonna maintain to be disciplined to invest every month with the same amount at least. Okay, if you invest more, of course you get more than 7,000. But let's say that you invest a month 276 with this amount of money, combine with the time, it's gonna generate you the 7K a month for 15 years. Okay, let's say the second one, you are 20 and you want to retire at 45 and you want to die at 90. So it means that year to save money is less, right? And year to spend money is more. Okay, let's see how much money you have to invest. 45 is the year that you have to use money. You just put this one, 75, 45, and you want 10K. You can see that you have to have money, 2.5 million to get to that crossover point, to get to the point that you feel you rich, you financially freedom, 45 and 10K. So we're gonna put this one, 45 and 10K. So in order to get 2.5, okay, let's see that how much money you can save money, 25 years. So you have time to save money, only 25 years. Of course, you have to save more money than the first student, okay? With the same amount of annual rate, 10% per year. Okay, it say that you put in the S&P 500. For over the period of time, for the long term, like 25 years, you invest 1,800, okay? 1,000. I'm gonna copy this one and I'm gonna put this one here, 1,000. I'm gonna paste special value only. Okay, paste value only. And then we're gonna copy the formula. Yeah, yeah, 5 times. So this, you can see that you invest 1,000. No, okay, 1,000, almost 2,000. It mean, okay, 5 times. Yep, correct. 6 2. Okay, so this one is divide. So it means that this one leverage is 5 times because you invest 1,000 something, 1.8 thousand, and then at the end you get 10,000. It's very good, but compared to the first one, is very magnificent because its leverage is 25. Okay. And after we fill up this one, 5 students, you can see more and more. You can compare what is the point that I want you to learn from this workshop. Okay, the third one, if you want to retire at 65, and let's say that you are 36 now, and you think that you will die at 85, it means that you have years to spend the money, 20 years, and you have years to save money, 28 years, okay? You have years to use money, 20 years, you put this 120. And the money that you want is 5,500. Okay, so it means that you want to get money 900, 9 and 7, okay, 9 or 700, 20 and 50, 500, 20 and 5,500. Okay, and time that you can save money is 28 years. Okay, I'm gonna put 28 here to see that how much you have to save a month. So you have to save 400 something. And you can see with this one, okay, because you have time to save money more than time you use money, you can see the leverage is more. What does it mean? It means that you save only 500, okay, and you get 5,500 after you retire, and that money generate you 20 or 11 times. Yeah, we call this one leverage. So next one, it means if you are 19 years old now and you want to retire at 30, so very soon. So it means that you have time to save only 11 years and you have time to use money 40 years. Okay, we're gonna take this number 40, and the amount of money you want is 10K a month. Okay, how much money you have to have in order to get that life is 2 million. Okay, we're gonna use this number 40 and 10K. So you have to have like a 2.3 million. And in order to get a 2.3 million, you have time to save money. If only 11 years, it means that each month you have to save 10K. Okay, which is very impressive anyway. Why? Because I can show you. Because it's like you spend you save 10K and then you like get the result 10K. It means that the same amount, right? But no, you save only 11 years, but you can use this money, the same amount of the money, for 40 years. Okay, you see how impressive of the compounding interest. Okay, you save 11 year, and then you can use that money for 40 years. It's very, very generous of the nature. Okay, but it means that you use the leverage of the compounding interest only 0.9 times, not even 1 times compared to another. Why? Because you have time to save money way less than the year that you want to use money. Okay, this is the time that you use the money. The time after you retire, this is the time that you have to save money. Okay, and the next one, Okay, let's say that. So I want you to see one thing. Let's say that you are 20 or 21 now, Donna, and you wait until you 37, and then you start investing. You see how hard it is to wait for a long time. So it means that the time have value on itself. Because if you start invest early, you can invest less and get more. And when you start like late, you have to invest more to get maybe less. Okay, so let's say this option, and you have time to use money 20 years, and you have time to like to save 21 years. I'm gonna put this one, time to retire 20 years, and the money that you have to get is 5K. And then 20 and 5, you can put it here. Okay, and then you have time to save this money, only 21 years. It means that each month you have to save this amount of money, 900. So this one is very impressive too. Why? You save only 1,000 for 21 years, and then you get 5,000 for 20 years after that. So it means that you use the leverage about 5 times. So you can see if you are young age and you very like conservative about your life, that you're going to retire on 55 and you think that you're going to die on 70, it means that you have to save only 276 a month for 34 years. After that, you can live your life, or you can get money like a 7K for 15 years. This this can be like a one of your portfolio, not have to be the only one. So it means you can save the money to put in another thing, like another stock, another saving, another house. Maybe you want to buy a house and you have to pay mortgage. That is another thing, because 276 for American people is very doable, but it requires a lot of discipline. Okay, so you can see the number. Each one of you is different, so you can understand the idea for yourself, the how much you have to invest to get to your crossover point. And you can see you can change the number to make it more practical, or you can put more or less, yeah, if you want. And then we have to use this number. We're going to use this number to go to invest. And let's see how this thing happen. What is this thing happen? How we're going to make 5 times? How we can invest only 1K and get 5K during 20 years? How that possible in stock market? And that we're going to show you by doing this thing, yeah, together. We call, yeah, we're going to find, we're going to find crossover point, this one. Yeah, the last, we start with the week 1, and we're going to change from week 1 Okay, so I didn't change it yet, so I think I change it here. Rebalance. And then I put it here. Interesting. I didn't change. I gotta find. Yep, now bear with me. I gonna find. Okay, we can start from here. So instead of week 1, we're gonna make them we call month 1. Yep. And let's say we're gonna start from the past, and the past is mean on. Wait a minute. I gonna find my file that I put it already, but it's gone. Okay, so we're gonna start from here, and then we're gonna go to the name of index. Let's say we're gonna put in DJI Dow Jones, because we talked last time that we're gonna invest in a different index. Someone put in Amazon, someone put in the S&P 500, someone put in Nasdaq, and the amount of the stock that we have to invest. Interesting. Okay, we can start it by going to the stock market, and we can use a trading wheel to find the price. And we click on Dow Jones, and because we want to invest by monthly, we're going to change the time frame from here to month by month. We're going to click on 1 month, and we're going to delete everything else, and we're going to back to 20 years ago. So 20 years ago is, okay, you can start from each year that you want. And in my case, I want to start only 20 years. And what is 20 years ago? It means 2000, I can start on 2000, okay? To make it easy, 24 years ago. 2000 something on the first day of January. Okay, so this is the first month of 2000. Okay, Donna Anita. Donna, I want you to read the number to make sure that you understand how to read it from the screen. So the red one, okay, and the green. Okay, I assume that you don't know how to read it yet, okay? So the red is mean the open price is here, and this is the closing price. Okay, so you can see O here, H, L, and C. O is mean the opening price, H is mean the highest price, L is mean the lowest price of this month, and C is mean closing price is mean the last price of this month. Okay, so this number is mean the price of the Dow Jones. When the mouse move, the price going to be changed from candle to candle. But if I stay in this candle, you can read the number from here, okay? So Nanita, can you read that for me? And you can type on the chat to make sure you understand what I say, okay? And then we're gonna use that number to put in a Google Sheet, okay? And the number we're gonna put is O, the opening price, because we're gonna buy on the morning of the first day of this month. Or each month we're gonna buy it. Okay. Donna, can you type the number of opening price of January 2000 for me, please, if you understand. Yeah, on the chat. I'm gonna show this one for you, how to write it. Yeah, Donna, are you with me? If you're with me, yep, I'm gonna show you how to do that. Let's say you can see this is the number, right? Or it mean the price that we're gonna put it, or it mean the price that we have to use that. Yeah. But we cannot buy the stock with this price, right? Because it's very like a big amount of money, and we can invest only 200 or 1000. So it means that we can use this number. Yeah. So we're gonna find the real index or the real ETF of Dow Jones. So we're gonna search how to find that for us. We call ETF Dow Jones DJI. We can use Fidelity, okay, or Vanguard. It depends on your Fidelity. Which Fidelity fund mirror the Dow Jones, okay? So we can put this one. We call Fidelity Total Market Index. It's diversified domestic all-cap equity strategy that seek to closely track aggregate return on Dow Jones, okay? Which is we wanted. So the name is Fidelity Total Market, and then we have to click on this one to see the ticker. The ticker is the name that we have to invest. And the trading symbol is FSKAX. And this one is we call, yeah, this is the size of this one, and starting date is very good. So we're going to use FSKAX to find that one. Okay, they don't have it. So we're going to find another one. Okay, maybe we have to go with Vanguard ETF for Dow Jones. Let's see which one that they have for us. SPDR, Dow Jones Industrial ETF Trust. Okay, DAI. Okay, yeah. Before we invest, we have to find the ETF that seeking the replicate of the performance of the Dow Jones. Okay, SPDR. Okay, let's go. And then we just put SPDR here. SPDR. Okay, and we're gonna find that one. They don't have it here. We're gonna find ETF. Yep, SPDR, Dow Jones Industrial Average Index, this one, DIA. Yep, this is the price. Okay, so now we can invest in this ETF. So we're gonna start with this one. Let's say you can see when I put this number, the only thing that I have to do is put the number in here. So you can see this is the way that we can read the number. We put the cursor in that candlestick. It shows January, okay, 3rd, 2000. So we can put this one, January 3rd, 2000. And that day, we're gonna invest in a stock, and the market price of that one is 116.03. And that time we don't have any stock yet, so we have only 0. And I want to invest 1,000. Okay, to check that how I gonna get to the point. Okay, so we're gonna start with this student. Okay, let's say this student 969, but to make it more easy, I'm gonna put it 1,000. Okay, I'm gonna invest every month for 1,000 for 20 years, and let's see that do I get to the point that I can have the amount of this money or not. So I'm gonna invest 1,000. So it means I'm gonna put this one here. We call available volume. Okay, I'm gonna copy the number from here. We call cash available and total capital, but I want to make it more updated. I'm gonna use the number we call cash available and deposit. Everything is here. Okay. Okay. And then we're gonna use that here. And then we're gonna see, okay, before deposit, we have only 0. Because we didn't deposit anything yet. And now we deposit 1,000 a month. And then this one is nothing. We don't do anything here. We just delete it. Okay, and this one is nothing here. Now the current equity is 1,000. Okay. And then this is the amount that you have to be is from here. So it means that you have to buy X stocks, and ETF you can buy with the fractional share because the price of one stock is 100. If you have 1,000, you can buy only X stock something. Okay, so this is the action you have to do. We call real action. And this one I have to say equal to make it easy. And they say you have to buy 9 stock because they route it. But I don't want to route it because in US you can buy a real fractional, the real number. And the fee we don't know yet, okay, because this is the Thai market. Oh, we know already because we can check from here. Okay, we're gonna check the expense ratio from here to make it more real. SPDR ETF and expense ratio. You can type it expense ratio. Okay, like this. And it's gonna show that expense ratio is 0.09%, which is very cheap. Okay, 0.09%, which is very good. And then we're going to put this number here, 0.09%. My God, what am done? Zero 0.09% is almost the same. This one. This is the meaning of 0.09% because percent is mean divide by 100. That's why I put more zeros here. So it means that you have to pay about 90 cents, okay, to buy this stock. So it means that this company charge you almost $1, okay, to buy this stock for you, which is okay, makes sense. 0.09%. And K12 is here. Divide by H12 is mean here. Okay, so the total price is 1,000. So 1,000 multiplied by 0.09% is the mean. 1, 2, 3. Okay, makes sense. $1. So now you have the stock in your is here. Okay, this is a real stock. This is the value of your port now. And then it's going to be the line available in your port. It's going to be almost zero because you buy all of that already. Okay, so it means you don't have anything left because you buy it all. So this is we call the first month. And then we're going to do the same like this. But this month, we're going to buy another price because we're going to buy the different price from this one. So we're going to start this one the same. We're going to put this number into the second category like this. And then we're going to change this one into month 2. And let's say this one from Jan, we're going to put in February. And it depends on the price on that day. The price on the second month, we call the February, they have a different price. We're going to use the price from here. And we're going to use the price from here to put in this table. And the price is on February 1st, okay, on the first day of this month, the opening price is 109. What is the 109 mean to you? It means that, okay, the price is changed, right? It's dropped 109.56. And that day you have the volume already, you have the stock already. And this time on the second month, in your portfolio, you're gonna have like 8.62 already. And we want this one to have cash 1% first. We can call 1%. And it means that you can put this one only 99. Yeah, I'm gonna change number a little bit because you have to save some money to pay for the fee. So now you have amount of this one, only this one, and then you have this one 10. Okay, where is the 10 come from? Come from the value of your portfolio is 990. And because you deposit 1,000, so you have the remaining balance $10. Okay, in your portfolio, it didn't go on anything, but it's just here. So the second month, now the available volume is 8.53, and the price now is here, and deposit, this one is 10. Okay, so now you have to, the price is here, the market value. The market value have to be this price multiplied by the valuable volume. So it's been 900. And the value of this one, okay, D14. Okay, I have to change the formula, because the formula, this one is wrong. Have to be 16, have to be 18 to 20. Yeah. Yeah, bear with me. I have to change some number a little bit because something here, I have to change it. I'm gonna put deposit here. It's month 1 and the month 2. It's gonna be month 3 here. Okay. Then I have to put this one to be white to make it more clear. We don't use this one yet. And we have to change everything to be English because this is my language. Value of stock. Okay, this is the value of the stock that we have to be. This is called difference. So what is the difference mean? It means that you don't have a stock yet. It means you have a 0 and you want to invest 990. The difference is going to be 900. Let's say here, and here is 9. I have to change 9 R19 is here, and A17 is here. I can change it to 99 first, and then I have to change this only one to make it, this one have to be A17 to 19, 18, 100%. And then the target value is this one. So, okay, so the difference have to be from this one minus, I have to change minus 2 here. Okay. This one I have to delete it. We don't use this one. Okay. Yeah. This one have to delete it. We don't use this real action. Is come from the difference divided by the amount of this one. That is the reason. This one is the same. And the difference divided by amount of the price. Okay. So it means with 1000 the same. this month you can buy more stock a little bit because the price is cheaper. You see, in the first month, the price is 116. The second month, the price is 109. So you get more, a little bit of them. Then we're gonna put this one. It's come from the real action. And we can delete it. And you can get the difference. And then you can get the amount. Okay. This is the fee that you have to pay every month. So it means that every month you have to pay fee like $1 every month in order to invest 1,000. This is the total fee that we call commission. Pay to the broker. We can see the difference. Yeah. This called available volume. Okay. Yep. Okay. It's yeah, look good. Next week we can see on a monthly. Yeah, what can happen. So this is month 1 and month 2. You can see the first month you have to buy 8.53 stock in order to get 1,000, in order to invest 1,000. The second month you have to invest again in 1,000, and that 1,000 can make you can buy 9 stocks. Now you accumulate 9 and 8, so now you have more stock. So now you have 17 stock, and the market price is come from here. The market price is from here. It means that now your value of your portfolio have to be this number multiplied by this number. This number multiplied by this number. And the line available or volume in your portfolio have to be almost 20, but it's not. It's about, it depends on your portfolio now. So it have to be this one, and put 20. Why is 20? Because 1,000, 1% of 1,000 is $10. Another 1% is $10. $10 and $10 is $20. Okay, we can change this number later. Is normally this one have to deduct from the, we call commission fee, but now the commission fee is 0.95. This is from 0.95, so I have to have, like, we call that accumulate the fee. It's not this one yet. Okay, yeah, look good. So now what does it mean? It means that we invest 2 times. Okay, the first one is 1,000. So, and the second one we invest again another 1,000. So now this one R10 is from Okay, 10. And D19. Okay, this one is come from R4. We don't have R4 yet. So this one is from this one. And this one is from R14 plus another deposit. And deposit is D19 is correct. So now it means that we invest 2,000 already, because first month we invest 1,000. The second month we invest another 1,000. Now we have 2,000, and that 2,000, the value that we have now is 1,900, because the price is go down, and we can see the over the long period of time what happened in this portfolio. So this is the example of how we invest, and we're going to learn this thing next week about month 3, month 4, and then you can more understand what happened in your portfolio. And thank you for your time to share with me today. Okay, and see you next week. Thank you very much. Bye bye.